Hi everybody! So good to see you again. Today we're watching the reaction video to the why parenting in India is so unique. Actually, I'm pretty curious what's gonna be in this video. And Poland, let's say most of the people decide to have children like around 26 or something, and most of the time they just move out and have a job or something. But yeah, it's different. Like every family, we can say some of them are having also children earlier or something. But yeah, most of the time when you decide to have children, you're just on your own. The families in Poland with the children, they're most of the time not that big. We have let's say 2-3 children, not that much, but still there are some families that are more unique and they have more. There are some that don't have kids. It really depends, although 2 I guess is the most popular, and our country has decided to pay money once you get more children, which is kind of the incentive for the citizens. But still some people, because of getting money, they decided not to go to work and just take money from the, let's say, country money. But it's not so good for the people that are earning more money, because they have to pay really big taxes, so it really doesn't pay off for the people who really work hard for their job and living. It's really, it's now it doesn't work that good actually. Start watching and check this video out. I'm really excited for this one.
With 25 million babies born each
that's
year,
really a lot.
compared to 4 million annually in the US, it's easy to see that India knows a thing or
must be
two
that
about
true.
parenting. So, how do they raise all those kids?
It must be a really difficult task.
Well, first off, there's the virtue of kindness and patience. One of the biggest things Indian parents try to teach their kids is kindness. Little boys and girls are encouraged to be modest and nice to everything around them, from strangers on the street to the smallest bugs they find in the yard. Indians believe that every living thing on Earth deserves
that's really good, actually. This is how it should be.
And don't forget about patience. Showing your negative emotions and irritability is considered a big vice here.
Oh, this one I really like.
The patient man will rule the world is the motto Indian parents teach their kids to live by.
That's a really good role.
Controlled information. What do you remember watching on TV when you were young? A cat and mouse trying to outsmart each other? Well, Indian parents wouldn't be too happy about that. These sorts of borderline violent or silly cartoons aren't that
That's
big
really
here.
helping.
Instead, Indian children usually watch programs about art and education. You won't see little kids glued to tablets either. People in India firmly believe that the internet
and that's true. It is children get so much addicted to this one.
Manners first. Indian parents won't tolerate irresponsible and rude behavior. Kids can't just throw a major tantrum and slam the door like a boss, unless they want to be grounded for months on end. Family fights won't fly either. Every child is taught to be respectful to their family members, and parents try to do everything they can.
No, but the bond between siblings should be really tight. It's really important to keep the family tight.
Maybe toddlers can play with their food, but at 10, you'll definitely get in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's also not good to play with the food.
Right? Setting a good example. How can a child be kind, respectful, and independent if their parents are really
it obviously can't.
Indian parents are sure that their habits today are their children's future traits. That's why they don't lecture their little ones, but try to show them how everything's done.
Yeah, that's the best thing, actually.
Plus, in India, several families often live under one roof, so older generations never hesitate to show their grandchildren the
this
ropes.
is how it should be, actually. You should grow in the family and then get all the manners from your whole house.
Space is a privilege in India, so not that many children get their own room to themselves. Indian moms also believe in attachment parenting, so they try to spend every single minute that they can with
So
their
cute.
newborns.
No, it's really good actually.
Indian doctors even recommend new moms sleep with their babies.
Yeah, but it's
Of
also
course,
like in
it's
Poland, I
pretty
think, the
convenient.
sleeping with the
If your baby
babies.
is anxious, wants to eat, or needs a diaper change, you can just handle the problem right then and there. This kind of co-sleeping usually ends when a kid turns 6 or
Yeah.
7 years old. And this time together is believed to strengthen the bond between parents
Yeah, and
and
it
their
is
children.
actually, but sometimes it's better when the children like stop
Skills of
sleeping with their
independence.
parents like earlier, because like
Indian children
it's
usually
really
start to work from
difficult
a
then
young
to like
age.
cut
Boys tend to
moments.
work in the fields and help with the animals, while girls do chores and take care of their younger siblings. Indian parents want their kids to become independent and
Yeah, that's what
responsible
every
as soon as
parent wants
possible.
actually.
So no one is allowed to lie on the couch with a bag of chips and watch cartoons all day long. Of course, parents don't just leave their children to deal with the challenge all by themselves. They're always there in case their little
That's
one
so good.
needs help.
No, but like it's really easier when the siblings
The
help.
importance of education. Every parent wants their child to be the best, and Indian moms and dads are no different. They pay close attention to their kids' academic achievements and try to help them as much as they can along the way. Indian parents want their children to be successful more than anything. And what can open more doors for you than a good
Yeah,
education,
true.
right? So, strict playtime and study time rules are no surprise in an Indian
Same in
household.
Poland as well.
And believe it or not, children often thank their parents later for teaching them the value
Yeah,
of
it depends on the
self-discipline.
child. Like sometimes they'll be thankful, but sometimes not that much.
Spirituality
Like, you know.
lessons.
But yeah, like most of the time, obviously.
For many Indian
Thankful.
people, spirituality is a huge part of life. It's what their parents taught them, what their school encouraged, and the essence of
Yeah.
who they are. From
That's
a very
also
young age,
important.
kids know their family rituals and take part in them, slowly exploring this side of life.
Wow.
Indian parents believe that introducing their kids to spirituality right away helps them discover themselves and figure out the world around them. Well, that's one way to do it. Financial control. When
That's
it
really
comes to money,
interesting.
Indian parents are anything but laid back. No, you don't need this. And nope, you don't need that either. The logic behind this rule is very simple. Indian parents want their children to know the
Yeah,
value
and that's
of
like
money
this
from a
what like we
very
should
early
look in
age.
our children for.
So,
Like,
even if a kid gets some pocket money, it's strictly controlled, and they know they can't just splurge on
yeah,
that cool
no,
$50
that's really
t-shirt.
great.
It's a pretty tough tactic, but it seems
It's
to be
really,
working
it must be
alright.
really working.
Indian children
Like,
grow up understanding that they have to work hard
true,
to
and
achieve
like
financial stability.
telling them
However,
about saving is also
Indian parents
important.
also tend to pick their kids' career path before they even start talking. Of course, as you can imagine, this can cause some tension, especially if the child wants to do something else. But in India, family is everything, so parents and kids find a common ground, one way or
No,
another.
but like family is like really the most important. Once you
The
lose, you can
influence
lose
of
like all their
school.
friends, but
When a
like
kid goes to
family is
school for
like
the first
the
time,
thing to
it's
like
a
stick
big day
to
for the
actually.
whole family. And Indian schools do a great job at picking all the things that parents have taught their kids and taking them to the next level. They encourage tolerance and push kids to uncover their true potential. There's no concept of a favorite student here. Every child receives
Whoa.
tremendous support and approval.
No,
The
actually,
main job
it's
the
not
school
in
has
Poland
for
like
you
this.
is to better yourself every single day. Teachers show kids that their main competition is themselves, not somebody else. And your parents are always there to catch you
Whoa.
if you fall. Schools teaching valuable life lessons? That's pretty
This is
awesome
how
indeed.
parents should behave, like when your
And
children
what's
are
the most
starting to
important thing your
fall,
parents taught you?
like
Let's
that your
discuss it
parents
down
are
in the
gonna be for you
comments.
all of the time.
Don't forget
Wow, no, I don't think so in Poland sometimes. Actually, I would say that like the most important thing that my parents have taught me is about savings. Like I don't spend like that much. Like if I know that I don't need anything, like something, I'm not buying it. Never actually, because like I know like the value of money. So yeah, I guess this one is like the most important, and yeah, it's like very good life lesson, because like later on you're not gonna, like you have to know like what's really important to buy and what's not. Like the big thing actually, that's like my parents like were never controlling me that much, and I really love it actually, because like I could try many things, and like, you know, I could fall on my own, and like obviously they were telling me like things which they thought are like useful to know, But I guess like you should let your children also like, you know, try many things so that like they would know like on their own that it's like bad or good, or like they should stick to this or not. Yeah, it's like really great. And they also like, it's not so common, but like they always had like time with me for like travels, and but they never spent money on like anything that was useless. They were like spending it on travel or education. Like that's what I really appreciate, and that's what I'm gonna try to like, you know, teach, give to my children too. Talked about this video that like the most thing, actually the most important, was like about family, that they always stick together, that they try to like, you know, teach their children to like take care about their smaller siblings. It's like really useful because like then after this, like when they'll have their own children, they will know how like, you know, to behave, and it would be so much easier for them. And it's also like very important to have like this tight bond with like your siblings and everything. It's like really well. And like in the school, I was really surprised by one fact actually, that in the school all the kids, is it really true or it's just like in this video, that all the kids are treated in the same way? Actually, like in Poland, it's not that this way. Like every, let's say, teacher has their own pupil, and they're like treating this person like the best. And like all the people beside this, or like children or something, like they're not treating them like in the same level. And that's really sucks. Some children are like, you know, like let's say not dressed well, or like maybe less, like they're not, let's say, they're not getting enough attention. Some of them like really need more attention to like concentrate or something, but because like they're not the best, they're like not asking the questions, get the best actually, when they're like not chosen for the answer or something. It's like really difficult, and like most of the teachers just take the bestest students for the answer, or like the bestest student to like write something on the whiteboard. It's like really difficult. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment my channel. Please let me know which upcoming videos you want to see next. Take care. Bye. Have a nice day.